The Saga's chaotic season finally comes to a close. But for Captain Elliott Neese, the future is uncertain.
Camera's coming off my bow, and I will never be shown on Deadliest Catch again.
The Bering Sea has claimed many lives, but sometimes the most dangerous battles aren't fought against the waves. They're fought within the human soul. Elliott Neese was one of Deadliest Catch's most promising young captains, commanding the FV Saga with skill that impressed veteran fishermen. But behind the cameras, Elliott was fighting a war he was destined to lose. His descent into addiction was so severe it nearly killed him, destroyed his relationships, and ultimately forced him to vanish from the show that made him famous. What happened to Elliott Neese is a cautionary tale about reality TV fame, the crushing pressure of life on the Bering Sea, and how quickly success can turn into a nightmare. The young guns rise to fame. Elliott Neese burst onto the Deadliest Catch scene around Season 9 in 2013, bringing youthful ambition, cocky confidence, and undeniable fishing skills. At just 28, he was one of the youngest skippers ever featured, commanding the FV Saga with swagger that both impressed and concerned viewers. Unlike established captains with decades of experience, Elliott represented a new generation who had grown up watching Deadliest Catch and dreamed of becoming reality TV stars. He wasn't just fishing for crab, he was fishing for fame, fortune, and respect in one of the world's most dangerous professions. Elliott's early appearances showcased his aggressive fishing style and willingness to take risks that experienced captains might avoid. He pushed his boat and crew hard, venturing into dangerous waters that tested everyone's limits. This fearless approach initially paid off with impressive crab hauls and dramatic television moments. The pressure was immense from the beginning. He was trying to prove himself worthy alongside legendary captains like Sig Hansen and Keith Colburn, while managing the financial burden of boat payments and crew expenses. The FV Saga represented a massive investment that weighed heavily on his young shoulders. Elliott's personality was perfectly suited for reality television. Outspoken, competitive, and unafraid of conflict. His confrontations with other captains and volatile crew relationships created drama that producers loved. But this intensity that made him compelling television would eventually become his downfall. The cracks begin to show. As Elliott's time progressed, viewers noticed troubling signs. His behavior became increasingly erratic, his decision-making questionable, and his relationships volatile both on and off the boat. The most visible manifestation was his tumultuous relationship with Valerie Gunderson, mother of his children. Their relationship played out dramatically on the show, with arguments, accusations, and custody disputes becoming regular storylines. Elliott's personal life was spiraling, and cameras captured every painful moment. Elliott's boat behavior also became concerning. Crew members reported he was increasingly unpredictable, making dangerous decisions that put everyone at risk. His judgment seemed impaired, and his confidence began looking like reckless endangerment. The pressure of filming, combined with crab fishing dangers, was clearly taking its toll. Financial stress added another layer. Operating the FV Saga, paying crew shares, and maintaining the vessel was enormous. When crab hauls were poor, financial pressure became crushing. Elliott was caught in a vicious cycle where he needed successful seasons to pay bills, but pressure to succeed made effective fishing harder. Behind the scenes, rumors circulated about Elliott's substance abuse. While the show didn't explicitly address these issues during his tenure, his erratic behavior and declining performance suggested something serious was wrong. The young captain who had burst onto the scene with such promise was clearly struggling with demons beyond commercial fishing challenges. The Vanishing Act And Aftermath. Elliott's departure from Deadliest Catch wasn't announced with fanfare. He simply disappeared, leaving fans wondering what happened to the young captain who had seemed so promising. His absence was felt by viewers and the entire Deadliest Catch community. Producers faced difficult decisions about handling Elliott's situation. Unlike other cast departures explained on air, Elliott's addiction and legal troubles made his exit complicated. The show chose to quietly write him out, rather than address the uncomfortable reality of his substance abuse. Elliott's recovery attempts were complicated and not always successful. He completed initial rehabilitation but struggled with ongoing sobriety challenges while dealing with legal and financial pressures. His social media posts revealed a man fighting for his life and sanity. The custody battle with Valerie continued dominating Elliott's life after leaving the show. Court documents and social media painted a picture of a relationship that had become toxic and destructive for everyone involved, especially their children. Could Elliott have avoided this downward spiral if he had sought help earlier, before addiction consumed his life and career? Elliott's story became a cautionary tale about hidden costs of reality TV fame. Pressure to perform, financial stress, and constant camera scrutiny contributed to a perfect storm that destroyed a promising young captain's life. His disappearance represented not just career setback, but near total life collapse. In recent years, Elliott has made sporadic attempts to return to fishing and rebuild his life. Social media posts suggest he has worked on other vessels and tried maintaining sobriety, but his Deadliest Catch star days appear permanently behind him. The legacy of a fallen captain. Elliott Neese's story serves as a powerful reminder of how quickly success can turn tragic when addiction enters the picture. His rise and fall illustrates reality TV fame's dark side and unique pressures faced by those who risk their lives for our entertainment. The most tragic aspect is how preventable it might have been. Early intervention, better support systems, and warning sign recognition could potentially have saved his career and relationships. Instead, his addiction festered until reaching crisis levels requiring dramatic action. Elliott's experience highlights reality TV producers' responsibility toward cast members. Pressure to create compelling television can conflict with protecting the people who make that television possible. His story raises uncomfortable questions about whether enough was done to help him before problems became life-threatening. The impact of Elliott's departure extended beyond losing a colorful character. His story became a cautionary tale resonating with other cast members and viewers who recognized addiction and mental health struggle signs. His public battle helped destigmatize these issues within the fishing community. Today, Elliott remains largely out of public eye, focusing on recovery and trying to rebuild relationships with his children. While his Deadliest Catch time ended tragically, his willingness to speak openly about addiction has helped others recognize warning signs and seek help before it's too late. Elliott Neese's disappearance from Deadliest Catch represents one of reality television's most tragic falls from grace. His story shows how quickly addiction can destroy promising careers and how fame pressures can amplify existing problems to dangerous levels. While Elliott's time ended in heartbreak, his willingness to speak openly about struggles provides valuable lessons for others facing similar challenges. His story reminds us that addiction doesn't discriminate, and seeking help is always right, no matter how far you've fallen. What do you think about Elliott's story? Should reality TV shows do more to support cast members struggling with addiction? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.